This ball up in the air in the orange half is going to get cleared down to the blue here. Team Lynx in a little bit of trouble on the defense here, but Delusion, he's going to take this one off the wall. 2 hits for him. Midfield, it looks like it is going to be met here by a major 7. Passed over. Oh, off the crossbar and in! SSG! Wow, just 19 seconds into this match. Oh, there's the pass. Fantastic redirect. Boom, just over 2 defenders as well and in. That one is definitely for the crossbar challenge.
Guardian not stressing too much where that ball was. They had position to Lowell's. Mistimes the play. Axel out as well. Now this is down. Dynzy, great place for him. Great set. Cannot be saved. Calamari was trying, but this is a brilliant play coming out of defense.
Oh, he's got his first entry into goal of the season, I think. That was absolutely fantastic redirect. Puts it in the bottom corner. Couldn't be saved by the keeper no matter how hard he tried.
Stagnan and Siva now picking it up. And the pass off the wall. Robo looking for the pass off of 2 different players there. Change going off the corner. And it's going to be Justice. What? The bicycle touch. Wow. One of my favorite all-time hits in the game, and it was just pulled off there so beautifully. What a clutch goal coming in from Robo. Putting them up high. Does not get the next touch, but it is going to be from Yeatsy. And no one's going to get the touch downfield, though. Calamari over to the Lulz. The 50-50. It is good, and it's going to tie up this game. For another one, but it's going to be from the Lulz down to Calamari. He gets it off a miss, but Yeatsy's going to be sending this one downfield over to Toll. What a shot! Wow, what a fantastic pass. Great chemistry coming in.
Looking down from the heights that we have built all by ourselves, and there is fear of the unknown, but we cannot lose control when we feel like the world is against us. We're trying to find ourselves without the defining words. We can no longer hold on to what only makes us hurt. We cannot sink into the dark. The vertigo is getting sharp. There's something greater than ourselves that we must reach for. Now which way do we go is the question to ask. There are so many choices that it's hard not to look past. What is real and what is fake, and the risk we have to take. Will we know what is throwing off our balance? We're trying to find ourselves without the defining words. We can no longer hold on to what only makes us hurt. We cannot sink into the dark. The vertigo is getting sharp. There's something greater than ourselves that we must reach for. Our dreams are where you'll find me. You're the only thing I see.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Vapour Nordic League week 4. It is now the final week of league play going on, and I'm super excited to be here. We're missing our usual sort of offsider here, Bizer. He's going to come on later in the stream, but that's all right. In the meantime, I've got my very good friend sitting in Bizer's chair. Ralph, how are you going over there, Ralph?
Oh, great to be here. Look, I'm no Bizer, but I'll happily sit in for tonight and give you a hand while we have a great night of some really good matches lined up.
Well, yeah, absolutely. And of course, some breaking news coming out earlier on in the, probably about 15 minutes ago now. Unfortunately, Square One unable to get a team together tonight. So they've managed to forfeit their games, and that's going to lock them into 7th place, which means we've got 7th and 8th place decided tonight, which is huge news already. So, guys, that as a result, we're not going to see Square One on the stream tonight, which is a bit unfortunate. Bizer will be here, guys, so don't worry. He is coming. He's just going to be a little bit later. In the meantime, we're going to have a bit of a chat about. We'll just give a shout out to everyone that's pitched in, because it is week 4 of the Vapour Nordic League. There's been a whole bunch of people who have chipped in to make this league possible. So I suppose first off, we've got to thank Nordic Gaming, and Nordic Gaming obviously being the co-partners here with Vapour. And guys, if you haven't gone there already, make sure you head up to the Nordic Gaming Discord. They've got an automated tournament system scoreboard, so you can make your own team, all automated on Discord. You can go there and essentially schedule matches whenever you want. It's a fantastic system. I know I've got a team in there already. Well, Ralph and I have a team in there already. We're doing somewhat well.
Come play us. Come beat us.
That's right. Feel free to challenge us. That's what it's about.
That's it.
So, guys, make sure you head over there. And also, there's been a bit of a thing tomorrow between 3 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Daylight Savings Time and 7 p.m. 3 participants using the challenge bot will have a chance at winning a $30 Domino's gift card. So that's dinner sorted for tomorrow night as well, if you just go play some Rocket League over in the Nordic Discord.
That's it. 3 lucky people using the automated bot will have the chance to win a Domino's gift card. I mean, there is nothing to lose here. Everything in the game. Everyone loves pizza. So definitely come along and jump in.
Well, absolutely. And the other thing going on is Matcherino, the other sponsor. Domino's Seaver. Domino's, the pizza place. the other thing is, I was going to say Domino's. That's what I thought I said. You guys threw me, chat. You threw me already. Anyway, so the other, Matcherino, shout out to Matcherino, who has also come on board and give us a whole bunch of codes as well. So when you see the codes up on stream now, make sure you head over to Matcherino, use those codes to donate your free US dollar. Make sure you support these guys playing out throughout this competition, which is fantastic stuff.
Absolutely. Jump in there. Reminder, you can log in using your Google account, your Twitter, or your Twitch. It is really, really easy to do. It's super simple. Donate that dollar. Absolutely get on that.
Guys, also shout out to Pixel Engineers, okay? So Pixel Engineers, in case you haven't heard already, let's give a bit of a description. They've got a new game coming out called Hunt and Sneak. It's a couch multiplayer hide and seek game placed from the perspective of a 3D top-down map. The map itself is shrouded in darkness, setting an exciting and mysterious theme. Before the hunter's energy runs out, they must find and catch all the hiders. The task of the hiders is to survive in the darkness while bursts of illuminating night emanate from their bodies. That's really hard to say.
You're doing well.
This helps and hinders the hiders, as well as it is the only way to navigate through the darkness. Yet it also helps betray the location to the hunter. So, guys, make sure you check that game out. It's coming out, I believe, January. I think last I heard, January. But also, guys, they're going to be at PAX in Melbourne, which is later on this month. So make sure you go visit them. They're going to be at Indie booth number 43. So big shout out to them. And of course, RLO, Rocket League Oceania, always supporting all the tournaments going out through in the Oceanic region. So shout out to them as well. And okay, so I suppose we better get into the games now. First game coming up, Ralph, Clarity versus Team Tahir. Tell me.
This is what a match to start off with. We are looking at based on our week 3 stats, the 2 most defensive teams coming into play. Team Tahit coming in first place with 44 saves, and Clarity coming
week that the playoffs were decided at the end of last week, given the win-lose percentage. So that has been decided, which means Team Tahit are unfortunately missing out, and Clarity will be going through to the playoffs. But been playing well. Let's have a look at Clarity stats. These guys are a bit of a surprise to me as well. First and second, it's going to be very defensive from these guys, but they're well and truly up there in the rest of the stats.
Yeah, most definitely.
So it's going to be a very, very tight competition coming out in the first game. And I suppose that I don't know whether Payback's in the lobby, but we'll be ready to go whenever they are. And it looks like most of the teams are in. But guys, let's get a hashtag, I don't know, CL4 or a hashtag Tahit. Get your votes in tonight. Who's going to win at this game? Can we see an upset by Team Tahit, or are we going with Clarity? What's your tip, Ralph?
Oh, look, if I had to pick one, it would be Clarity. They've got double the win rate of 8 to Team Tahit, which is 4 at the moment. So, I mean, their history does precede them, and if I had to pick one, I'd be putting my money on Clarity. What about you, Quebec?
Yeah, I'm going to go with my money on Clarity as well. They played really well, and as I said, we're a bit of a surprise. I see Edge there shouting out the hashtag CL4. So good on you, Edge. Damo also going with the CL4. So good on you guys. Mr. Forever. Boys are all right. Change. He's coming. I see him in Discord. He's alive. He's here. He's probably going to join us for the next game. I don't know whether he wants to join us for this one. It's up to him. He's probably listening. I don't know. But guys, we are just waiting for the team of Clarity to jump into the lobby. So, I don't know. Well, look, I'm going to shout myself out right now as well.
Why not? Well, quickly, because they're joining in.
Well, as we get into the game, guys, I'm almost 100 Twitter followers, so make sure you get on Twitter. I'm going to do a giveaway when I get to 100 Twitter followers. Make sure you jump on that. Yes, I'm a sellout. I get it. Here we go. So jumping into the first game, Vapour Nordic League, Friday night. Here we go.
Here we
Kickoff
go.
coming in. A Major 7 with a good kickoff. Major tries to bring it forward, but it's well defended. Lowell's hitting it straight downfield, down the line. Controlled first 10 seconds or so. That's a good touch by. That's Rifle. Great touch by Rifle coming in there.
That is just a brilliant way to start the match. Get off on the right foot. Get an easy goal. Like, there wasn't too much to it. It was just a great center, great shot. This will get your momentum building, and they'll just keep carrying this.
Back in the middle we go then. Tahit wins another kickoff, and Major tried to go with the defensive block there. Didn't quite go the way he wanted. It's Major 7 trying to put that on, but Zora was there, controls it in the back half, and he's winning it forward so far. Rifle with a shot on net, and defended well by Major 7. Great save on that goal line.
What a save.
Pressure's still on here, though. Zora puts it in. Major with another fantastic save on the goal line. 10 seconds or so.
Told you about that defense. Like, it's going to be tough, but Clarity are definitely having a solid crack at this.
Azora, he's got it down the line in control. He sees Rifle sitting in the middle, just pops it up for him, and they both decided not to go for it. Time here for Tahit. Puts it in front of the Lowells. Good to see the Lowells back in the line, I think. I don't remember if he was playing last week, but love seeing the Lowells back in the team lineup. Speaking of him, he's got it in the corner and tries to bring it down the line. Gets it past one. Good touch by Rifle. To the Lowells. Pass to the Azora. Coming in for the shot, and it's just come off the wrong side of the post. Rifle. Pass to Azora. It's a good passing play from Clarity at the moment. And Tahit just pretty stagnant in defense at the moment.
Yeah, it looks like they're just trying to wait for that breakaway opportunity to sneak it past. They're definitely playing the more defensive position at the moment. If they want to win this, they're going to have to step it up on the offense. So we'll have to see what they can pull out.
Azura brings it forward with the second touch. It's a great touch. No one's there to follow it on though. So Major 7, he's putting it out wide. Kupo brings it back into the middle, tries to follow it up, gets that second touch. Well done. But Azura, he's got control of it. He's just waiting out, trying to bait out that attacking player. Does so well and brings it down the line along the wall. Rifle. He just sort of tried to fake out Kupo there, but Kupo didn't fall for it. He went straight for it and wins the challenge in the end. And Major 7 now brings it down. Rifle with a great touch, gets it well and truly clear of the goals. This good controlling play here by Clarity. The Lols tries with the challenge, unsuccessful. But they've got a clear run here. Major 7 can do something good with this. Major's coming in, tried to get the touch off the wall, not quite. This is an open goal here. Rifle just needs to get a touch.
Oh.
But Major 7 with a great save along that goal line.
That was really good awareness to be able to get back in time for that. That was definitely a breakaway goal, option that could have resulted in a goal, but really great presence of mind to get back for his team there.
Major tries to put it on Lols there. Great save. Again, controlled here, looks like in the defensive half for Clarity. It's a great shot coming from Major. Lols just managed to get his car up in time to get to it. That touch wasn't so great though. Azura had to work hard to get to the next one. Did so well though. Back in the forward half for Clarity. Team Tahit just defending it, waiting out, trying to bring two players forward, and that's what they did. Kupo bring it forward. Rifle intercepts in the air. That's on net. Major 7 will be there though and gets a good save on that goal line. Major down that line and challenged by the Lols, rather. Lost my words there.
It's all good. You can see now the offense has switched a bit. Tahit are picking up the pace. This is exactly what they needed to do, and they are doing... Oh, I was worried I was going to bite my words there.
Opportunity gone begging there for Kupo, I think. He had an opportunity, couldn't quite get his car up to get the touch into goals though, as well and truly open. Rifle's put in a very dangerous position, and Major 7 tries to fall on it. Kupo with the following touch. Finds that bottom corner.
This is a great shot, but you've got to appreciate Major here, getting the bump, getting that defender out of the way, and giving the open net to Kupo. That is just really, really great teamwork. Tahit are definitely not here to mess around.
Well, hashtag BCU coming out in chat, and as we know, Team Tahit formerly BCU got picked up halfway through this B&L season.
Oof.
Major risky save there, but it worked out for him. Azura challenged him on the wall. Rifle coming in with a shot. Major 7 was just waiting there. Saviour medal for him already in this game. 30 seconds left and we're still 1-1. Azura with a good touch back into the centre. Major 7, shots too high. Second touch was almost good, but it goes well and truly wide. Rifle was control of it.
It was great. Great to mix it up and go for that self-set double touch off the backboard. But when you're 1-1 and you want to win this in regulation, you got to try to pull out the unexpected shots.
Well, it looks like we're going into overtime for the first game of the season of tonight. And saying that, they're doing the classic keepy ups, and no, that's going to fall. So overtime it is. First game coming in. Tahit, Major 7, winning that kickoff. And now it's just controlled. Rifle gets a pass to 1. Good pass to Azura. The Lols is up for this one now. Can he get the second touch off that backboard? He's looking for it. Not quite. Azura's going to come in. Second touch, maybe? Oh. Not quite. Hits the crossbar. Oh. Rifle. Again, pressure coming in from Clarity. It's just insane at the moment.
It's just opportunity after opportunity. Tahit, you can see they are fighting tooth and nail to save themselves, because if they win this, that is huge for them. And they can ride that momentum, hopefully, the whole way through the series. But Clarity are definitely putting the pressure on.
Well, that ball came down hard, and Lols couldn't do much with it. Major's now got it in the other half. Azora trying to get the clear down the line, does so well, and Kupo couldn't quite get the defensive block to it. That's a great shot coming in from A Major 7. It was a little bit wide and defended by the Lulls. That's another one coming in from Major. Rifles up for this one, tries to get a big clear, does so. A Major 7, Lulls. Oh,
that's
that
a
went
dangerous
hard,
spot.
but that's a great pass to Rifle, sitting in that hot spot.
Hey, this started with an unfortunate clear that was really well passed by the Lol Sarai, and as fight as much as Tahit did, they did eventually succumb to Clarity's offense. So hopefully they can pick themselves up in the next game, come back as strong as ever, and give Clarity a good run for their money. But what a great match to start the series off with.
Well, one game into overtime. It is, of course, a best of 3 throughout this league play. So best of 3. I think we go best of 5s into playoffs, which is later on. We'll talk about it later. But the guys are ready to get in.
Let's do it.
Close games. Are we still thinking Clarity coming through?
Geez, I mean, that was a lot closer than a lot of people probably would have expected. So it's harder to say at this moment. We're just going to have to see what how Tahit react to the first loss and whether they can pull themselves back.
Wow, that demo meta coming in straight into play there in the second game. Demo right at that kickoff. And Rifles changed his name, #SorryEdge. So it must have been I don't know what that's going on about, but sure we'll get to it. The Lols with the captain's hat. He's got a good touch, and Rifle now. That's a great pass. Lols needs a bump. Couldn't quite get it. You see him going for it on Kupo, and that would have been a goal, but not this time. The Lols pass to Azora, who's just waiting up, and Azora couldn't quite get enough height to it. He's turned around quickly, though, and he's got the ball yet again. Demo meta coming into play. They've changed it recently, and it's very easy to get the demos nowadays. Some very questionable, if you ask me, but won't go on. Zora coming in for the touch. Hit that crossbar, and not quite. 1 minute down, Ralph, and yet to score.
Definitely yet to score. It's definitely still feels like they're trying to feel each other out and see what their plan is for the game. Most teams usually play the first match safe and then pick it up from there, but it definitely doesn't feel like anyone's turned themselves up to 11 just yet.
No, Major 7 bringing that one off the wall, and Rifle gets a good touch. Intercepts. Oh, thought that was going in for a second. He almost had the angle. The Lols tries to get off the wall straight into the keeper, and it's back in the defensive half for Clarity. Every time it goes back, they just look very controlled at the moment, Clarity. It's good to see. The Lols bringing it down the line, up the wall, and it's intercepted by Kupo. Kupo, again, swings his car around and gets intercept, forcing Clarity onto that goal line. Major doing the same thing. Clarity just stuck on their goal line at the moment. Major 7 tries to get a touch off the wall. Instead, it lands in the lap of Rifle. Rifle. He's got a flick onto it. Azora, he's up. There was a demo on the line there from Rifle as well, so...
You were definitely right to call those demo plays. They are absolutely everywhere at the moment, and if those mechanics have been brought into the game, the players are going to utilize them. There's no doubting that, and they'll do anything to gain an advantage.
Azora clearing it from defense with a good pass to the Lulls off the wall. The Lulls putting it back in the center. Rifle was there, but it was defended well by Kupo. Azora, there you go. There's the demo. Major 7 just getting up in the air and bouncing right off him as well. The Lulls, he's going to pass it to Rifle. That's a good center. Who's going to be there? Azora.
This is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant from Clarity. I mean, this team, they obviously have great comms. They have great presence and awareness of where their team is at all times. And that pass is just brilliant. Azora had the whole net to choose from, and he was definitely not going to miss that.
Well, it's only halfway down, and we are 1-0. The Lulls, he's up for it. Gets over the top of Kupo. That's suddenly changed. Good work by the Lulls. Good mechanical skills coming out there.
He has been a bit quiet this match, but he's definitely not here to just hang back and let his teammates do all the work. this is the thing with Clarity. Once they get going, it is hard to stop their momentum. So just over 2 minutes remaining, 2-0. It's definitely getting harder and harder for Tahir, that is for sure.
And Major 7, he's up for it. Gets a good touch. Reads it off the roof really well. But it's sort of dead in the center here. Rifle comes in with a good touch forward. He's going for the follow-up. Tahir just look a little bit jumbled up there, a bit scrambled, but they've recovered really well. Azora with the pass to Rifle. Tries to get off the wall, but it's defended well by Major. The Lols, again, bringing it forward for Clarity. And Major knocking that back clear. Bit of back and forth going on at the moment. Tahir looking promising now. A good shot there by Kupo. Too high though. Second touch coming in from Major 7. Couldn't quite make anything work. Giving the Clarity time to get that well and truly clear. Azora coming through with a big touch forward. Good communication coming from Clarity. That's a great pass there from Lols to Rifle. It just puts it in the top right corner.
I definitely want to say this was a pass, but it almost looks like a missed shot. But no, it's definitely a pass and brilliantly called. This, like I said, Clarity, once they get going, once they get that momentum, once they build up steam, they just do not stop. They are relentless and they will tear you down. This is the Clarity that everyone has come to know.
So Azora, he's up for it now. Almost gets that touch off the wall. The Lols is ready for the second shot as well. This is bad news for Clarity though. They've got an open net. Unfortunately missed by Major 7. And Clarity able to get touch, but Kupo did good. Tried to get it back in the center. No one was there to follow it up. Azora, he's got time. And this is Tahir. They're just giving Clarity a lot of time in the defensive half. That's
wow.
actually gone in.
This is just an unfortunate defensive breakdown. I think Tahir expected this to be saved by Coop, but he just did not get there. And 4-0 with 34 seconds left. I mean, it's looking pretty grim, Quebec.
Yeah, well, it's as you said, 4-0 down with only the 30 seconds Tahir. Got a lot to do if they can make this work, and they've got to do it quickly. It's demo coming from Major on the Lols, putting him right out of the game. Azora's on the wall now, bringing it forward. A little bit too far for an air dribble. Major going forward for Tahir now, straight to Rifle, who read it well on the wall. Rifle's got too much time, can't give him that much. The Lols is up for it. He's getting the shot on, but falls right in the lap of the keeper. Can we see a zero hero here? No, not quite.
Not today. And that'll do it. Clarity. Just being the monster team that we expect them to be. Unfortunately, just a bit too much for Tahir on this occasion.
Well, really well played by Clarity. As we said, they're a team who's booked themselves already in place into the playoffs and played really well. Again, very surprising throughout the season, but it's good to see an up and about. Guys, we're going to a very, very short break. Next game coming up, well, hopefully, I think it's Guardian. Oh, I'll have to double check that. Feint.
It should be Feint and Guardian coming up.
And Guardian. So, guys, stay tuned for that. Because that is also a round 13 game. And just quickly going around the games, in the meantime, while we've been watching this one, Lynx has taken on Guardian, and Lynx has taken that 2-0. So Guardian still cannot pick up a game, unfortunately. Haven't picked one up all season, but hopefully tonight's a night for them. So, guys, we're going to go to a very, very short break. Make sure you stay tuned because I believe Bizer might even be with us next time. So,
might be.
No riots, okay? Just Bizer's going to be here.
It'll be fine.
We'll see you very, very shortly.
The Calstar sent down forward. Here for the opposition team. Lamont into the middle. Oh, Calstar! What a goal! Cannot believe what I've just seen with my eyes. A brilliant pass coming out from Lamont. But Calstar, the reverse hit upside down. Can't say much more than that. Main places downfield. Good play with a challenge. Double commit here from Tar. Hit now. Toodle to set this one alight. First goal. Oh, it's a beauty. What a goal. That's what they needed. Square one with the first. Right on the approach. Now Zora out of the back line, 100 boost and loot. Ready to go, pass in the midfield. Oh, he's got past one defender, the second as well. Oh, a big goal coming in for clarity. Zora getting the second for his team. What a goal. Zebra doesn't connect now, it's all in downfield. Seaver, changed. They're both committed to the double out. Here's a chance for Curto. He's up high at the moment. What a feather over by Curto! And a shot! Oh my goodness! Wow! A chance, can he do this? Bailey made big clearance down the field. Here's a chance for Toodle. Works the angle. Oh my goodness. Have a look at that one. What a goal coming from Toodle.
I'm gonna throw my memories away. Now I feel I'm done, and I'm cursed by every day till my time is gone. I've never felt this way before, and now I know this all for sure. I won't forget your last betray. I'll never forget this day. 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 I'm gonna throw my memories away. Now I feel I'm done, and I'm cursed by every day till my time is gone. I've never felt this way before, and now I know this all for sure. I won't forget your last betray. I'll never forget this day. I'll never forget this day. never forget this day. I'm gonna throw my memories away. Now I feel I'm done, and I'm cursed by every day till my time is gone. I've never felt this way before, and now I know this all for sure. I won't forget your last betray. I'll never forget this day.
This ball up in the air in the orange half is going to get cleared down to the blue here. Team Lynx in a little bit of trouble on the defense here, but Delusion, he's going to take this one off the wall. 2 hits for him. Midfield looks like it is going to be met here by a major 7. Passed over. Oh, off the crossbar and in! SSG! Wow, just 19 seconds into this match. Oh, there's the pass. Fantastic redirect. Boom, just over 2 defenders as well and in. That one is definitely for the crossbar challenge.
Guardian not stressing too much where that ball was. They had position to Lowles. Mistimes the play. Axel out as well. Now this is down. Dynzy, great place for him. Great set. Cannot be saved. Calamari was trying, but this is a brilliant play coming out of defense.
Oh, he's got his first entry into goal of the season, I think. That was absolutely fantastic redirect. Puts it in the bottom corner. Couldn't be saved by the keeper no matter how hard he tried.
Stagnan and Siva now picking it up. And the pass off the wall. Robo looking for the pass off of 2 different players there. Change going off the corner. And it's going to be Justice. What? The bicycle touch. Wow. One of my favorite all-time hits in the game, and it was just pulled off there so beautifully. What a clutch goal coming in from Robo. Putting them up high. Does not get the next touch, but it is going to be from Yeatsy. And No one's going to get the touch downfield, though. Calamari over to the lulls. The 50-50. It is good. And it's going to tie up this game. For another one, but it's going to be from the lulls down to Calamari. He gets it off a miss, but Yeetsy's going to be sending this one downfield over to Toll. What a shot! Wow, what a fantastic pass. Great chemistry coming in.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And I just heard it on my end, but guess who's back? Bizer's back.
I don't know. I don't know. Where did I disappear to, Cubic?
Well, you know what? You leave me here all by myself. Luckily,
come
you get
on.
Ralph to come and help me. Shout out to
Come
Ralph,
on.
though.
Yeah, well done, Ralph. I didn't hear it. I didn't hear anything from Ralph, but shout out to him. I love him. I love Ralph. Ralph's good.
That's good. Anyway, Bizer, we're in the second game of tonight's matches. Fate v Guardian.
Oh, that's awesome.
you-
Sorry, mate. You go.
I'm sorry, I was just saying, are you settled over there? Because I know you've just gotten home, so...
I
I
literally
could
got
start
the
talking.
alternate piece, set the PCs on, and here I am. Literally how it works. That's what happens when WA doesn't go daylight savings, and the rest of the world just moves forward, and WA moves like back.
Yeah.
It's like moving the state out to the ocean even further, where we should just be our own damn country.
Well, let's... Yeah, look, why not? Make WA its own country.
No, let's not. Let's not do that. How about we have another referendum or whatever it's called, and get us to go daylight savings, or the rest of the country to stop it, because it's absolutely ridiculous. I'm literally racing home to get onto the cast, but it's all good. We're here for the second game, so I'm happy to be here. Fate versus Guardian. Another hard story for Guardian, isn't it, Cubic?
Yeah, well, as I said, Bizer, they still haven't picked up a game, even playing in the last game just a couple of minutes ago. Couldn't pick up one against Lynx, and they've got a challenge here against Feint again.
Yeah. So, well, they got the loss? I didn't see it, Cubic. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. So they got lost 2-0 against Lynx, unfortunately.
It's been the last game of the league play series, wasn't it?
Yeah, it is. So they had quite a bad match as well, with 4-2 and 5-1 against Lynx. So hopefully they can
Ouch.
pick up a game. I know I spoke to some of them a bit earlier, and they said they just want to pick up a game now. That's their goal.
Yep.
So let's hope they can pick up one against Feint tonight. But let's have a look.
Yeah, look, it's never been easy, Cubic, for a team that's learning and growing, and Guardian had their come into this. It's sort of been a real big learning experience for them. But if they can get a game, or they can at least get a series somewhat, it's really good for them. But I'm sure they'll go away, take the experience, and come back when league play season 2 and qualifiers all happen again. Axel, Dynzy, and Pickets for Guardian. Not too bad. Like, I see those names, we see them all the time in the Vapour eSports tournaments, and they do some good stuff. But yeah, it's the test of time over the duration versus these players. Like to see if they can improve. And having a look at their stats, Cubic, tell us a little bit about where they sit.
So yeah, look, bottom in the comp for most of it, and you can see that only the 10 goals, 7 assists, 24 saves, but the shooting percentage is quite good. And this is the point I made about Guardian throughout the entire season: is they haven't. Yes, sure, they've lost every one of their matches so far, but a lot of the time they haven't lost by that much. So they've definitely got a great chance in this game, and they can shoot goals, they can defend well, but they've just been outclassed, unfortunately, a little bit too often this season. Whereas to look at Faint,
Yeah.
yeah,
Just
that's
speaks for
that's
itself, doesn't it? It's
really
sort of
does.
second, first, fifth, third, fifth in saves. But then again, you go low on the ranking in saves because you don't get much pressure put on you from these other teams. So they've been able to take a lot of control out of their midfield and convert that into scoring opportunities for their team to be pretty up there on scoring, along with their shooting. You know, they're pretty much generated the most content going forward, Cubic.
Oh, absolutely. And look, you look at the team who's playing for Faint as well, which tonight is going to be Floor, Mist, and Talendina. Three massive names where they're just we see week after week, and I know that a lot of these guys have actually been involved in the goals of the weeks and that sort of thing. So these guys just they know how to score, they know how to attack. Very exciting team to watch, and it's going to be exciting to see these guys go into the playoffs as well.
Looking at their team lineup, Talendina, Flory, or Floor. I still haven't got this right. Do we have a consensus on this?
I have no idea. I'm going to find out though.
What does chat think? I'm sure one of the monsters is going to tell us very soon. And Mist as well, Erdo and Yeet see the subs. And looking at their lineups for today, hopefully they stay the same. I'm just scrolling down, so it's Flory, Mist, and Talendina. So the core lineup again, very, very strong. I'm about to be told.
So the issue is I don't know whether to trust chat.
I don't know. How do we trust chat? What does chat say?
Yeah. So Colstar says it's Flory.
Flory with the E.
Pronounced Flowery.
Flowery. Don't know, man. We shouldn't be trolling, but Flory.
No,
We will stick with what we know, and he will tell us a little bit later if he gets upset by it. But hopefully, we'll get it right by the finals time. And that's the exciting thing about this, Cubic. The last couple of games of today, we do have our top four set in terms of finals. So it's fantastic to see that Electricity, Lynx, Clarity, and Faint all fighting for their positioning at the moment. Interesting to see that the ladder sits with Electricity sitting on top. I don't think so. We will have to get that all down. But we are joining the sides as we're ready to go. So let's get into this. Sitting on and Guardian on the orange Cubic scores.
Hopefully we'll go 2-1 to Fate.
Okay, all right, no worries. We're underway for the second game of tonight's League Play Week 4. Talendina is going to have a crack at the goal wide. Defense looking to bring them out. Deck Sharps, dangerous into the middle. Missile read open up for him, but Dynasty waiting. Able to get that one cleared out for now, but a real risky maneuver going back into the midsection there.
Yeah, certainly strong attack coming in from Faint already. Sorry, boys.
That's okay. We all know your dogs are quite feisty. This one packed out to the corner. Florid launches it. He gets the pass through here and opens up. What takes the top side and gets the first goal for Faint.
Good work here by Flora as well, and you can see that there's a good touch off that initial touch. Shot on goal, just worked itself off that woodwork, and he was positioned perfectly to get the second touch into the top corner there.
Well, first goal down. This one up for Flory as he moves the car in. A little bit too much rotation. We'll drop it down. Now a clearance for Dynasty to work himself into position. Knocked into the corner. Commitment here from Pickett's. Does enough. Deck Sharp soft touch over the top, and it won't be stopped. They get the first goal as well.
Deck Sharp coming in with the goods this time. It's really well done. Floor straight to him, unfortunately, but beautiful positioning by Deck Sharp, and followed it up beautifully as well.
Well, starting to see some moves coming from both teams and some risky stuff as well. The midline, along with the challenge and bumps. Talendina now down the field. This one's set back out by Deck Sharp, counter missed. Inside, it's touched over by Flory. Interesting, but no one there to strike on the line. It's close for Dynasty. He gets the demo. I kind of think that should have gone the other way, but nonetheless, he gets away with it. Flory with a touch and defensive end. Now down to the midline, got two to contend here from Guardian, so Bit of back and forth play as these two teams fill each other out.
Yeah, it's good to see. This is a lot stronger play from Guardian as well than what we've seen in previous weeks. As you sort of look like they're not always on that goal line defending, and they're getting a lot more touches up in the forward half.
Flurry with a touch. Pickett's coming across. Able to save that one and was on target. Tolentina's going to go high off the backboard. Hard to read. Dexsharp does enough as there was a demo on the line to clean out the goalie. Missed to go again. Tolentine, good spot. Comes down the drop. Second goal.
Yeah, the rotation got caught out a bit then, Guardian. You can see that Pickett's was down for boost, and so was Dynzy over on the other side getting boost. Left their goals wide open, and Talendita took advantage of that.
A bit of pressure being set here by Fane, and Guardian just going to make sure that they don't let this blow out. That's probably been the most key thing about their play so far in league play is scores. Not able to hold them tight. And they go against them. If they can get this tied back up halfway down, gives them a good chance to get a win here. This one dropping down. Dexsharp wide. Flurry now sends it down. Will be coming off that pocket, waiting for us. Flurry's there, so is Tolentina. That was interesting. Just couldn't get themselves in the right position there, Kiwi.
Yeah, I think Floor just got thrown out by Talendita coming across goals and going for the shot. So I think a bit of more communication would have served him well there.
Dexsharp clearing off the line. We'll be following it as well. 9-second effort at 50-50. Forces Tolentino to send it wide for now. A chance here for Guardian if they can recollect the ball, but have committed Pickets. And, well, funny enough, I see all three hanging out on the wing side. Very lucky it's not in the back half. It is setting over, though. That one, an interesting shot on goal. Ends up backboard and out. Pickets has to get the second. Well, he does. This player also committed missed. He'll be looking to go backboard, but this will come straight down. Just needs to turn. There is a shot coming on. A demo as well, but he does the damage early.
Yeah, really well played there by Pickett. He just sat and waited for it. The demo was coming in regardless from Talendina, but he was able to get his car on the angle, which is perfectly timed for their goal.
Well, they tied it up, Cubic, and we'll chance them at the moment. Just going to make sure defense is set. I'm liking the look from Dexsharp. He's playing with some vigor.
Dexsharp's certainly one of the, probably the most valuable player on the Guardian team. That's a great shot coming in. But he's capable of big things. I think that he's certainly been put on the, he hasn't been as, let me try again. He hasn't played as well as what he is capable of in this series.
It's sort of a chance on goal. This one, this still could be a goal. Tolentino now to work the angle, but he's gone high. Florey wants inside. Tried something probably a little bit impossible. Tolentino being creative. So is Flurry with a turn. All the players up here for Feint. This is where Guardian just need to lob this downfield and then play off to 50-50. Now it's open. And there it is. They speak it. I say it. They do it. Thank you very much. They take the lead.
Really good work there by Pickett. He saw the floor. Just
great 50-50.
Going for the big touch. And yeah, really well positioned. I think the Batmobile serving him pretty well tonight, Pickett's.
Well, an interesting first game sees the minute left on the clock and Feint down to Guardian. Chance to pick up a game here. And continue the pressure. Dexsharp misses the connection as start to bring the cars forward of the field here. That's Feint. Deflection out wide. Miss now lining this one up onto goal. Dexsharp pops it up. This line to Flora. He tries his best to get the angle. Doesn't work. Two heading back to goal in terms of Guardian. They'll just hold this ball up. They don't mind it just being set there, but the longer it stays in the forward half, the more riskier this gets. Now cleared forward. Set to the side, Dynzy. Just soaking valuable time up. It would be lovely if he could get this goal and just cap this game off brilliantly, but it's back out here, Cubic.
Yeah, it's just hold the ball here for Guardian. If they want the game, just hold it up. Oh. Don't let Feint take the shot because we know that's what they're really good at.
Florey with a chance. This skin goes. 6 seconds remaining. They put in the tire.
That was the issue. You see Floor with a great 50-50 there and miss coming through with the challenge.
There's two on the line as well.
Yeah.
Feels bad, man. A great 50-50 in the end, Cubic, but this is going to have to be a quick goal here. Guardian. But I suggest it won't be. This will come down, and overtime's the call. So what could it be for Guardian the first game? Now, got to play some extra time.
Well, this is probably a good sign for Guardian because all they need is the goal. They can just force the goal, put the pressure on like they've been doing all match, and we might see a good result for them come through.
Oh, not a good clearance here. Deck shot will be forced to go, but everyone out of play. Toladina trying to get it back to goal. Pickets does well. We will pick up on a second touch here. It's about how they clear this. Flory now putting more pressure on as it heads down. Wide on the attack, double commit. An error from Guardian, potentially costly here, and it will be. First, it's Mystic. It's missed, coming through with a goal, and they take the first game.
And unfortunately, that just landed down to that error coming from Guardian. The double commit coming from Pickets and Dynzy, I think it was, that put them both across goals and really opened the goal for Feint to take the shot.
The pressure needed to come, Cubic, in terms of clearing that ball and just sending it down into the Feint's defensive end. Instead of sort of playing around here and just soft touches, they had to really collect that ball. It just shows a little bit of nerves at how much pressure was starting to become. Something from the side of Feint was they already had their players positioned in their attack zone ready to go. You know what I mean? Like there was, I think we had a Flory position on the wall while that ball was coming out in clearance, and he just flew over and made it happen. So at the end of it, Guardian, they need to put more pressure on the defensive side of Feint and capture their rotation off guard, so then they can start putting pressure on and then score the goals as they were doing early on.
Yeah, and that's the thing really from Guardian is the pressure that they put on, and particularly in probably the first half of the game, and then in the second goal, it was just peppering the Feint defense. So, and that's what's resulted in a goal. Like I said, Guardian's biggest issue throughout this entire league play was that they were forced onto their goal line and always forced to making saves, and that's where their rotational errors came in. So it's good to see them get a lot more touches in their forward half and midfield.
We get set for the second game here, potentially the last for Guardian, and this could be something that we don't want to we really don't want to see in terms of them not winning a game in league play. I don't know what's happened to Cubic. You've disappeared.
Oh, just kicked me out. That's all right. I'm coming back.
Well, you missed the first goal. It's Flory getting it. Let's go down to the action and see what happened here. I'm sure Cubic will be back in a second. This one, just a touch here, and the defense wasn't set in stone. Very early, 7 seconds into it. And sort of that's where the goals have gone wrong from Guardian, hasn't it?
Yeah, and that's right. It's all just the rotational error and being forced onto their goal line. As good as you can be at saves, you're never going to get 100% of them. So you just got to try and make sure you put pressure on.
Ball set up in the wing as Miss brings us forward. We backboard, second touch there. Dynzy comes through and clears. Toladina now sets us up. Missed, lobbing up for an insane angle to come down, but Deckshot with the clearance. Flory again inside. Chance for Deckshot here. He can just release, but he's off target. Missed coming across and just clears it out. So a couple little pressure points happening here for Guardian. They just need to be on target.
Yeah, and that's right. I mean, they've got to try and work every advantage they have at this stage. We see now they need a rotation to make sure it doesn't get hit on defense, but it's worked out well.
Dynzy forward. Inside line. There's a double. Feels bad, man. And then comes
Yeah.
Deckshot.
That's good. That's good. You see Deck Sharp take advantage of the opportunity he had there. I mean,
Oh my
it was
goodness.
a tough angle as well. So
Well, I've never seen a double flips bad, man. It feels bad
always
and
fun.
flips bad. I need to get that. Hold on 1 second. I just need to get that emote in chat. I'll be back.
I'll be back.
There we go.
Ah, Dynzy. Oh, the popcorn. A good pass there by Pickett's off the side wall, straight to Dynzy. Just lined it up and floored. Just didn't come quite off the angle there to get the save.
I hate to say it, but I want that popcorn.
Me too.
We're set in the middle at the moment. Ball down forward. A demo from Pickett's. Missed now. This is tricky for him. He has no control, and it's almost put it over the top with a T-sharp deck sharp. Fortunately, it's not in the back of the net, and that would have been a really big buffer for Guardian going into the second game. Back in the defense zone, missed. Not a real good touch by him for his team, so it's going to shatter this one out. Flory now Up he goes. Dynasty to bring this one forward. Deck Sharp. Well, he's already aggressive. It's cut off. Miss trying to run away with it. Demo in the midfield from a rotational player. Guardian done become pretty savage on this point. It opens up. Miss just touches it up, sends it out to the side.
This is better play from Guardian. As I said, if they just pepper this defense from Feint, then they could very well have a chance. But that's a great shot coming in from Floor.
Oh, what?
Just see him reads the bounce.
He's over. Oh, wow. Bit of style as well to get into that. Well, 2-0 at the moment. Under 3 minutes remaining. We're seeing this game being poised in a position of game one where it was like this, but it was overtime where we went after that. Potentially again, but Guardian, they don't want to do this. Remember to keep the pressure on, but also have a solid defense. This one turned here. Dynasty lets it go. Deck Sharp pass. Floor is miss. Brings us down. I'm going to stick with Floor. Shouldn't be calling him Flory. Dynasty almost dunked over the top. Very lucky to get away with that one. Pickets will bring this out of the pocket. Look for the second touch. And they gets it downfield. Floor to cut this across the 50-50. Now it's anyone's ball to be played. Deck Sharp. Angled well. Dynasty decides to let it go. Deck Sharp, well, he overcommits. That one, a chance gone begging. If they just had trusted each other with their hits, could have been in the back of the net, Cubic.
Yeah, it was pretty disappointing. You just see both of them go for that corner as well. So it really threw off the one player who had the touch to set it up for the other. So look, just focus a little bit more for this Guardian team. They're putting that pressure on that, which is awesome.
Well, there's a double backboard movement here and a third effort. The rotation will start to be out, so they need to get back. Dynasty waiting for this ball. He doesn't play it correctly. And Floor, he almost gets it. The bouncing ball off the top of the roof. Missed flying. Not able to finish it. Tolentino will pick it back up in the middle, though. It's in the back line. Floor to the pocket. Pickets just to hold that position. So a little bit risque on both sides.
Yeah, it really is. See Guardian with a much better rotation coming out in this game, but Feint's defense has just been solid as well and really putting the pressure on Guardian, making them work that goal line.
Missed up here, straight into the wall to give his team a chance, but the rotator straight out. Tolentino at the back end. Pickets will pick this ball up. Coming into the hot spot. Easy clearance in the end for Floor, but he's almost marked that one there as the attack was coming. Work was made do. It's missed. That brings us forward high now. Coming on. Oh! What was that?
I think we may have to rewatch this one.
Oh! Tolentino! Play of the day! God damn!
Really well played by Tolentino. They just waited that one out, ready for that second touch, and man, did he do it perfectly.
My goodness. That was fantastic. I'm absolutely alive right now. What a play, but they take the lead, and this is not where you want to be if you're the team Guardian looking for a game in league play, because it's now extended to 2. It's cleverly touched here. Have a look at that. That's all Tolentino missed.
Yeah, and look, really good touch there by Tolentino, right over the top of Pickets. Unfortunately, again, that rotation just being caught off. So, Guardian, they've got a lot of work to do in the next 30 seconds.
Oh, nice pickup by Tolentino. Unfortunately, too high. Miss now forward. Feint looking like not missing a trigger shot. Pickets comes down, saves a goal. That was definitely going in. Interesting to see they're fighting over it too. Feint this one off the backboard. Quick clearance coming. Not bad in the end. They do swap sides, and I'm seeing Floor just go back and forth between it. Now we'll play this with a soft touch, but the damage has been done, and well, we'll see Guardian not picking up a game in league play, and all 15 rounds down. So not a win at all, Cubic. It's a harsh statement and a harsh stat to be done. And Feint will deal the final blow to Guardian out of league play. So I'll tell you what I like, Cubic, is sometimes it's not about winning. It's about having a team on the park and being gracious in actually getting the opportunity to be streamed and played in some competitive matches. So I reckon these guys will take. I know it'll be hard to soak up, but look, they'll take experience away from it, Cubic, and I'm sure they'll be back in the next couple of seasons. Maybe a revamped lineup, but also with a bit of practice and training, and they might actually do some damage.
Yeah, and that's right. That's the biggest thing for these guys now is just to make sure that they take away their learnings. Obviously, they've come up against some great teams, being Faint, Lynx, Clarity, just the entire roster tonight is just they're playing. They've got some good teams who are playing very well at the moment. So look, they've got to learn from it and take it away and come back next season because they're more capable of playing in this league. It's just a matter of now trying to get a game.
That's it. Well, congratulations to Guardian on not picking up a game or a league, but that's it. That's it for them on terms of stream. But Faint, another win for them. Take him at 10 and, or what was 11 and 3? They still got a game left?
Faint have no, that's it for Faint as well. So we're in the final round.
Okay, all right. So that takes them, I believe they would have won the last one. So 11 and 3 total?
No, Faint haven't played. Sorry, Faint haven't played their round 13 game because I don't know whether you know, Bizer, but Square One have forfeited their matches tonight.
Oh, well, that's an automatic win. So, yep, done.
So, yeah, no, sorry. So, as a result, instead of the Square One game was meant to be streamed, so Faint v Extricity is going to be streamed instead, which is around 13 match.
Gotcha. All right.
Does
so,
that make sense?
yeah. So 10 and 3. No worries.
Yeah.
So be it. That's going to be an interesting match because Extricity have really started to pick up the pieces from the early weeks where they struggled a little bit coming into form, but certainly in week 4 they are a hot team and placing for positions in terms of ladder will be really interesting. But what we're going to do, Cubic, we're going to take a break. We'll be back with the third match of tonight, and there's still a couple more. Whatever you do, don't go anywhere. This is Vapour eSports with the Vapour Nordic League. We'll see you soon. Calstar sent down forward. Here for the opposition team. Lamont into the middle. Oh, Calstar! What a goal! Cannot believe what I've just seen with my eyes. A brilliant pass coming out for Lamont. But Calstar, the reverse hit upside down. Can't say much more than that. Eight places downfield. Big one with a challenge. Double commit here from Tar. Hit now. Toodle to set this one alive. First goal. Oh, it's a beauty! What a goal! That's what they needed. Square one with the first. Right on the approach. Now Zora out of the back line, 100 boost and loot. Ready to go, pass in the midfield. Oh, he's got past one defender, the second as well. Oh, a big goal coming in for Clarity. Zora getting the second for his team. What a goal. Zebra doesn't connect now, it's all in downfield. Seaver, changed to both committed to the double out. Here's a chance for Curto, he's up high at the moment. What a feather over by Curto, and a shot. Oh my goodness, wow. A chance, can he do this? Bailey made big clearance down the field. Here's a chance for Toodle, works the angle. Oh my goodness, have a look at that one. What a goal coming from Toodle.
like I do right now. Don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. I don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
I was not ready to falling like I'm wasted. My heart grows heavy. Don't taste me rushing. Keep your words naked. You got me blushing. And forever I'll follow. You'll be my holy ground. You forever I'll follow. In immortality, I can see you and me.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Vapour Nordic League, week number 4. League play. I'm Bizer. This is Cubic. How are you, man?
I'm good, Bizer. How are you?
Not too bad. This is a pretty big game coming up, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely massive. And sorry, I'm just trying to hold back a sneeze. So I kept muting myself.
Can we go to break? Can we go to break? Who's about to die? Damn.
A little bit. I've been trying to rest up. I've been sick all week, and still haven't come good. But that's all right.
Do you know what? Do you know you and me both, man? I've been absolutely crooked this week. No streams, no nothing, no commentary. This is the first thing I've been on stream, and I managed to just get through work today. Just.
Yeah. Oh,
Anyways,
I know.
enough about us because we're absolute crybabies right now. Let's talk about Pain taking on Electricity. What a run by both of these teams over the last couple of weeks of league play. Electricity, especially, with absolutely cleaning a lot of games and some high-stake games which weren't even predicted to win. They took it. Now, I did say in the first week of league play that this is a team we need to watch carefully because they actually have some really strong players. It was just the fact that they hadn't played competitive Rocket League in so many months. We knew as soon as they get into sort of the feel and the groove of it, they were going to be dangerous, weren't they?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, when we spoke about it early on in the season, we sort of said that these guys they'd probably be fighting for around 4th. But was it last week? Week before, I think it was round 2. They just cleaned up and just took us all by surprise, which is fantastic because, as you said, Bizer, some the guys in this team, Lamont, Goldie, Bezo, Kalstar, and Engo, fantastic players, and when they all turn it up, they really get going, which is fantastic.
They cleaned up last week, man. They took 4 straight.
That's right.
In week 3. Last week they cleaned up, and then I'm just checking it all out right now. Woo! They had a couple of tough battles in week 2. It looks like they were 2-2. Yeah, 2-2 in week 2, and week 1 I think they were 2-2 as well. So they were borderline making finals, but the third week seriously put them into real contention. And if they can hold the same form coming into this week, especially this game, it's going to be highly beneficial for them. It will put them in front of Feint on the ladder as well. So I'm really interested to see how that goes. Let's talk about Electricity in terms of with them, which is Lamont, Goldie, and Bezo. With the subs Kalstar and Engo. Now, we know Kalstar usually is playing and Bezo's not playing, so we'll see that swap around, as I know Kalstar's in the chat right now. So talk us through the stats, Cubic.
Yeah, so Electricity obviously playing very well. We saw faint stats of the last game, but these guys are very, very close to second to see how they're going. Second in most of them being goals, assists, and also shots. 88 shots and 27 goals puts them at a 30.68% shooting average, which is a 3rd in the league so far. And of course, their saves, given that they've been so aggressive and been so good at taking shots, the saves are sitting on 4th and haven't had much to do on that back line. But playing very, very well at the moment, Electricity. Now, Fate, on the other hand, I mean, as we said, we had a very quick look at them before, but they're just cleaning up at the moment.
And so it's really interesting to see how Electricity play today on stream. If they play the same as they did last week, final series, they're going to be probably a team that everyone needs to watch. So we'll start to knock it over. In terms of Feint's lineup, Toladina, Floor, and Mist we're going to go with, and we're going to make sure we settle on that. Interesting battles for these guys. And again, I need to go scroll up. There we go. So obviously they're 10-3 now, looking to make that 11-3. I can't even count that. We're meant to go 15, aren't we?
Yeah.
14 rounds, 7.
Yeah.
7-7, 14. So yeah. So they're 10-3 right now, wanting to make it 11-3 in terms of league play. To win 11 and to lose 3 in terms of league play, it's pretty good for stats.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And these guys look, as you could see, just on fire. I mean, certainly a team that we expected to be up in the top 2 and playing pretty well throughout this series as well. So, but these guys can be quickly turned over by Electricity, and who knows? We could see it come through in this match. As we said, they're fighting for positioning now, Bizer, so it's a big match for both of them.
That's it, and a good look into what expect in the final series. Before we launch these guys into positions, QB, can we do a couple final shout outs to the sponsors that are helping get this league on its feet and running?
Yeah, so quick shout out to Nordic, who are partnering here with Vapour for this league. Guys, make sure you head over to the Nordic Discord. I wonder if we can get it in chat anywhere. But head over to the Nordic Discord and also sign up for their automatic ladder system they've got going at the moment. It's absolutely amazing. You can challenge myself. Visor, do you have a team in the Nordic ladder still?
No, I jumped out. I wasn't team bad, but I don't have much time. But I just for anyone out there, they do need someone for a day. Hit me up. I'll jump in. No worries.
Yeah,
when I can.
So if you want to lose, make sure you get Visor on your team.
Oh, come on, mate. My team sat on top of that ladder for a week and a half because of how good I was. Okay, come on, Cubic. Jeez,
Okay.
where's your what position is your team in?
Well, ladder's broken at the moment, so let's not talk about
Oh, come. Wow. Okay, it doesn't matter. Let's forget about and this. We need to talk about this game. It is about to start here, ladies and gentlemen. Fate taking on Electricity. It's going to be epic. As they head into that kickoff, it does go back for defensively for Fate. Now brought forward. Toledano opening it up. Goldie sweeps through, cleans out the first attack of the game. Very quickly look to counter, and that's Cowstar coming through. The touch even from Goldie. Oh my goodness, it's tight early on.
Good quick pressure coming in here for Electricity. It's first game of the day for them as well, so good touch there. Oh.
Well, it's sent back out at the moment. Lamont picks this one out straight down into the forward line. And this is what I talk about pressure. Just get it cleared and chase that ball up. Seems to be a lot of defensive errors coming from that one. Goldie now sitting inside the soft touch. Goldie with a touchdown. Too bad it was in the back of the net. Would have been quite appropriate. Lamont inside. Missed there with the 50-50. Makes it work against Goldie. Now forced to head back. Toledina. Not enough boost. In fact, none whatsoever. Workers does get a little touchdown to Flory. Can't finish it off. So first minute down here, Cubic. Both teams having a crack. This one's opening up though. Toledina, he sweeps through, and that's a very big save on his behalf. They're going to quickly counter as well. Not like this from Lamont. It's Toledina will take the first. Lamont, well, it's an own goal.
There was a lot of committee coming in there from Electricity, and Lamont got there as fast as he could, but couldn't quite get enough of the car to get these saves. So it was really well done there by Toledina, and a good defensive run into the goals.
And it's just being pushed quickly back and forth between the defensive lines that caused that pressure from Lamont to get to that. Now Goldie looking to feather himself into position. Lets it go as Calstar up high. Lamont wants down. It's Flory that clears. Missed here. Just commits to the ball. And result boost gone. And now stuck down in the forward line of the section. Going to struggle back for rotation. He will get back eventually. It's missed that clears it. Lamont. Cowstar backboard. Lamont was out of position on that whole point, and now it's cleared back out faint. Now a chance to run us down the field. Just wasn't picked up well by Toledina, and result the defense had cleared wide. Another minute down. That one off the roof. Flory will grab it. Just in the end, they let that out, but the pressure is set right now. Goldie, chance. Flory again working it, missed. They're out faint.
Yeah, they're really trying to get something going at the moment, Faint. And we've spent a lot of time in their back half as well. I mean, it's just been peppered shots coming in from Electricity, so they're working hard for their goal at the moment.
Missed into the midline. Goldie pops this one up out to the corner. Toledina, well, Flory didn't expect this, so it's an open goal, and it's almost made... Well done, Lamont, in the first instance to get there and make the shot, but he almost missed that too.
Yeah, so his car was angled very awkwardly, but I mean, I suppose it works out really well because he put it well and truly wide of the keeper who was coming across for a big save.
If you take that slightly more an angle, you missed a lot. That's the difference. That's the difference between those angles. So gets it perfect in the end, ties the game up as well. Over a halfway down and Miss hooks it in on the nose.
Well, this is a good work by Miss. I mean, you can see the first touch. He just waits out to see what Goldie's doing. And Goldie's got off the post and easy touch in.
Good little sight game there coming from Mist, and that's what sets these teams apart in terms of skill level. Knowing when to boom a ball into the net and when to slow it down, and right there, perfect execution. This one down here, Flory, Mist. Both team up to get this one moving. Calstar to 50-50. That crosses field. Lamont, well, he won't commit no until Toledano just clears this right down. Goldie had to stop that. Will go for the second effort as well. Calstar, Lamont does double commit, and well, Mist is in a good position to get this working off the wall now. He does pick up the 100 downfield, but the ball doesn't make it to him. They commit all three. Fought on this poise, and well, clearance coming from Electricity, getting that one out there. So a couple interesting movements coming from Feint. Just not looking convincing getting that the cross pattern going.
Yeah, and this is the thing. Like when they're going forward, they're very, very strong. But at the moment, it's the ball's being spent mostly in the forward half for Electricity, which is certainly a bit of a surprise for Espizer, I think.
Lamont inside. Goldie, he's dug this up high. One as well. I believe that was Calstar having an attempt at there. A little bit too much speed. Brought it back out into an awkward position. Lamont now picks this into the corner. This is looking good. Whoa. Goldie can't connect, and it's just a millimeter second that is off from getting that second goal for his team.
Oh, it's very exciting, man. This is all pressure coming in from Electricity at the moment. And at any point, this Feint defense could break. He said the demo is now starting to come out. Electricity need to get something to work, and this is not going to help.
Oh
no.
Big save by Goldie. But it's open on the right side, and they will put it in the back of the net. So playing with fire is Electricity. Unfortunately, it wasn't to be, was it?
Yeah, I think they just got a little bit nervous after seeing that ball bounce over the top of one. And then it just sort of all fell apart there for Electricity.
On some pressure is still here. Flory coming across. Miss with challenge. Out wide for the second. Lamont does his best. Goldie, the touch. Oh, it's wide again. This one will be onto the backboard. And Goldie and Lamont, both chances, just can't put in the back of the net. And that's what's going to go against. And this one bouncing will go in. Missed. Puts in the fourth for Feint.
Yeah, a bit of a blowout now coming out. Missed with a great shot right off that wall there. Flora and Taladina both going up for it, but couldn't quite get the touch. And in the end, it was a good result for Mist.
Well, it's not how the game is really played out. It doesn't speak true in terms of the sense of this intense style that's been executed by Electricity, and it's completely gone against them in the dying stage of this game. They're going to look for another one here. Flory, with a touch in the end from Lamont, is clever enough to get this one out. It's Calstar will launch into the middle. One last play for Goldie, and blocked up to right. This one was set in a pop. Interesting. Will Toledano elect to keep it up? He will. This one up, Flory. Well, not to be. Feint will get it anyway. 4-1. A good start by the team, but Electricity, it sort of had a lot of speak about them actually being in the best position to score and putting a lot of pressure on. Just couldn't get past the defense in the end.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, like I said, like I've been saying throughout the entire game, is that a lot of the game was spent in the forward half for Electricity, and they're just peppering shots onto the Feint defense, but it really held up well. You see Talandino was obviously doing a lot of work with his 2 saves. But yeah, you're right. I mean, Goldie and Calstar, I think they both had an opportunity very, very close to each other where they should have put the goal in and it just didn't quite work out. So that's what they've really got to make sure they work on in this game, because this is going to be one where they need to win it to go into the third buzzer.
Yeah, if it wasn't the first opportunity, the second should have been nailed. And that's the thing, is it doesn't matter who on your team is there, they need to make that count. Now this one's off for kickoff. Oh my goodness, game number 2 and opens with a banger.
The hype coming out in in-game chat as well. Defense being caught out there, both defenders going for the ball, but and the ball was coming too quickly for a save.
Wow. Well, you don't expect that, but this game is doing some crazy things at the moment. Unexpected as well. Missed. Up with the second touch. That was so close. Toledano. Well, don't worry, the third player's in. It's Flory that makes it happen. A nice equalizer.
Oh, if that went in, that'd have been an amazing touch there by Mist. I mean, it was still good, but didn't quite make the goal. It's Floor with a beautiful touch, right? Third man in, open net, easy goal.
Rotation as well. They get some fully caught off that, because they're all trying to set themselves in position and get boosted again. Have to be careful here. That one's a bouncing ball into the post. What is going on, Kubik?
Big shots coming out from both teams. It's just absolutely nuts. Big game for Electricity. They've got to make sure they get it in the net, though.
Missed downfield to be wide here. The touch from Flory.
They would goal of the week contenders, Bizer. I think that's what's going on.
Oh, missed! Well, it was an open goal anyway. This one for Lamont now. Chance Toledina. Well, he feathers and knocks the goalie out of the way. Florista coming down. There's a fake there in the end. Just to get the attacking player off the line of the ball. This one out to the corner. So everyone going boost. Back into position. Double commit coming out of the D end, but it's clear downfield, so they'll be able to recover off this now. This is going to be awkward bounce for defenders. Lamont's there, able to do the work. Get it clear for now, but it's been all faint pressure going forward into this half.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's just all faint at this stage. I mean, they're getting some great shots on and also making them look pretty stylish as well. So faint, definitely dominating.
Oh, probably looking for miss there. Not to be. Toledina, though, will get the bouncing ball as the third player. And, well, that's the second time we're seeing a third man come in for Team Faint on a scoring attack.
Yeah, you can see the defense just being caught out in that front post there as well. Just watching the ball and waiting as opposed to setting up, and we're ready for that shot, which is what we'd just like to have seen somebody on that back post rather more quickly.
This one's set up for missed. Now they can go down Lamont. Goldie and now Lamont's trying to block up the defensive rotation on the line. Able to get it done as Calstar comes through. That's 3 times the center played through the pocket. Need to cut this inside. Lamont does that. Forces the cross ball. He did swing out wide for it, so he's played this cleverly. Missed. Now, the danger is on. Good little pressure session coming from Electricity, but they need to make this count. Bring it back inside.
Oh.
Lamont almost does something impossible. Goldie trying for that inside touch, but the defender was there. Does hold. Calstar the pressure. Backboard down. Toledina missed with the floor. Sends it away, and the bouncing ball's in the midfield. In lieu.
And it's a good 30 seconds or so coming in from Electricity there. It was just constant pressure, peppering that goal line. And making Faint work hard to make sure it got clear.
It's popped up high at the moment. Miss. Trying to work in a highly favourable goal in the end. It doesn't work out for anyone. Calstar. Take this off the wall. Looks to work off the roof. Does get the touch in the end. So good clearance coming through. Lamont, where he just held in the defensive goal. Seeing what the defensive line pressure man was doing. Just send this down. Drops at the moment, Goldie out wide. So 2 minutes remaining here, Cubic. Goal needs to be scored by Electricity if they're going to keep themselves alive in this series.
Yeah, and then they need to get their keep this ball in their forward half as well. Keep putting the pressure on that defense because they're really spread out at the moment. Faint. Oh, you can see it happening.
Oh, there we go, Lamont and Goldie. Lamont's angle is hard here, Cubic, as we look at it. It's always going to be a hard one to go, but if you can get at least a backboard and into the clearance where the defenders are not going to be able to get a touch on it, and it gets the second and third line player coming through. And it's always, the guys have trained themselves for that.
Yeah, and that's right. I mean, caught off. Oh, great save coming in.
That was a quick kickoff and very scary for Electricity after getting a well hard-earned goal. This one now. Back line is missed, clears out to the wing. Goldie pops it up. Quickly moves and plays it, looking to get the block. Oh, that was... No, he's got it! He's got it! Well, we're thinking he's setting himself up for a block here, and Flori's going to... I'm going to play this cleverly. It goes into the defender!
I don't know what to say about that, Bison. That was just nuts.
Feels bad, man. Ouch.
Oh, he's got his contender for the goal of the week. Well done, Goldie.
There's pressure at the end. Even if you have no boost, put yourself in a position which will force the defensive player to have to move the ball in a different area and cause mistakes. That's where it is. They're in the lead, Electricity. A minute remaining. They've got to hold tight or at least try and extend it. It's going to be Goldie that sends us downfield. Flurry out wide. It picks back up. Goldie loves these touches high, but there was a player waiting for it. Calstar sends it high as well. Lamont, well, he's knocked out of the way when he launched, so he was in the right position. This is going to be tricky for Goldie. It is played back inside the defense zone. Calstar doing the work, and they just hold this for the moment. That is an open goal too, Cubic. So it's going to be a,
Oh.
he almost made a lemon of it, Lamont.
I genuinely thought he missed it. My camera was right on the other side of the field. He
That
got the
was so
touch.
close. Yeah, the spoiler touch. Wow. I can't believe you almost made a meal of that.
I'm in a bit of shock as well.
Yeah, I would have changed his name from Lamont to Lemon. Just interesting fact out there. His actual proper pronunciation of his name was Lemon at the start, and I changed it to Lamont, and then he's kept it ever since. So originally he was named Lemon. This one downfield. Buys. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I think we're going to third game. We're going to third game. Ooh.
Oh.
Well, I think they might keep this up and go again, eh?
Yep. And here we go.
OCE, keep it uppies.
Yep, that's what it's called, isn't it?
No, just want to hit the fly. Electricity taking out the second game. I'm gonna go away for a minute, find some words, and I'll come back. I'll leave Cubic to break you through this one.
It looks really well played by Electricity. Then you can see in the first half it was just all faint in their forward half, and Floor with an absolute ripper game, having the 5 shots. But he worked hard in defense with his 3 saves as well. Electricity turned it around big time though. They put a show on, and Goldie coming through with the goods and really turning the momentum here for Electricity as well. After that, they came through and scored a second to seal the game for him. This might be our first ever game that's gone into 3 on stream in the Vapour Nordic League. Is that right, Bizer?
I think the player
There's one day.
I think we had one, but we definitely had them in the qualifiers. A lot of sets of threes in the qualifiers,
Yeah.
but league play, this has been 2 zeros for a lot of the games. Very quickly done. So we finally go to a third, which I really love right now. CalStar, settle down, man. Just losing himself at the moment.
He's far too hyped.
Okay, well, game 3 where it's all going to be. If you're just wondering why words are a little bit hard for Cubic and I, we are actually sick at the moment, so we're persisting through to get these games done for you. Week number 4, game 3 underway. Game 3 in the series as well, so there you go. This one brought up by Goldie!
Well, this is a great play by Goldie. Look at that. He just baits out that one defender. He's got the ball under control.
Oh, the skill.
With
What a
small
pop.
flick. Really well played there by Goldie.
This is one of those players, if you don't ever watch him carefully, it'll make you pay. I've known that since Dave dealt with him. He does some amazing stuff. This one down. Picks up the ground play. Oh. Wow! He totally calculated on this point. Watch him. Watch this. So he picks this to the floor, right? Now he goes up for the pinch on there. He knows he gets demoed, but he's made a defensive move. And he did that before when he was up in the air. Again, Goldie not playing for the defensive line maneuver, more playing defense and getting goals from it.
That was just absolutely nuts coming from Goldie. I mean, that was completely unintentional, but I mean, it worked out really well for him.
Unbelievable. On 2 goals, up very quickly. We're only 30 seconds in. It looked like getting another one. Almost forcing the point, Goldie. Oh, he's got the inside touch. Missed there. Realizing exactly what was about to happen. Gets the nose in the way and blocks that one now. This one into the midfield. CalStar, big backboard play. Corey does enough. Dermot comes from mist. Tries to relate the pressure in the defense and Lamont. Out to the middle. It's Flory. They go straight down the field. CalStar pops us up. But it'll be a set here for Feint to get themselves an attack on goal to commit on the cross. And, well, they're not able to follow the third effort up. There is a chance here for Toledano, though. Oh. Wow! I thought it was all done, but Toledano gets in there and makes it happen.
We've seen some great goals this game. Just Toledano came through over the top of Goldie, put it right off, and that's all of a sudden the goal.
Unbelievable play from Toledano. Gets the first for his team. Electricity now working attack forward off the kickoff. This one down, Lamont out of position. Goldie has to be careful of how he plays this with no boost as well. He's bumped out of the way. A chance here, the whiff. Now almost worked into the corner. Lamont gets back in time and picks that corner up, able to hold it out for now. Still the pressure's on. Missed inside, the touch there. Oh, big one from Lamont again, just to hold it out. What pressure?
This defense coming in from Electricity as well is just absolutely solid. I mean, they've got themselves lined up in that goal
Oh,
line.
he's out of place here.
But as I say,
Yeah, Goldie was back here, but he thought this ball was going to drop, so he started driving forward, but Tuladina picks it up, and the damage is done because he's too far forward, and he can't launch with the momentum of that ball. How it was good. So it was a good shot in the end.
yeah, really well done. It puts it to a 2-all draw as well, coming into the halfway through half time. Oh.
Don't worry about it.
No worries.
Electricity back in front, and this is a long one downfield. Missed, couldn't get the clear out perfectly on that point, and there's actually a touch, I believe, coming off Toladina in the end there.
Yeah, I didn't quite see it, but very possibly.
The slightest of touches. And 3-2 at the moment, Electricity taking back the lead, but so much time in this game. It's a shootout at the moment. Lamont brilliant with the pressure in the last minute or so, wants to bring this one inside. Toladina denies, back out the floor. The touch from Cowstar again off the backboard, turns it in, but he can't get it working his way. They do clear out wide for the moment, but players out of sync here for Feint, and the rotation definitely under a bit of pressure. This one inside, miss, clears. Goldie should be able to dig it, makes it 50-50. Now charging through, gets the Tarzan sling to move the ball across field, but no one's expecting it as Cowstar was also flying for it. Goldie downfield. Cowstar. 50-50 is not in his favour at the moment. Lamont putting the pressure back off his team by clearing out of the midline there. Cowstar to pick this one up. He's over the top. He's got no boost to go. Missed downfield. Pretty much just everything to get down in an attacking position. This might actually work out.
Oh.
Okay, so there's an own goal at the end there. So Miss putting the pressure on. Although he used 100 to get to this position, definitely puts the pressure on, and Toladina always takes the goal for it.
Yeah, really well done. I mean, you can see the defender coming in, trying to get the touch up on the crossbar and get it clear, but didn't quite work out.
This one's set up at the moment. Miss getting the angle down onto goal. Lamont. A bump coming onto Cowstar, but he recovers in time. He's a little bit hesitant at the moment. It's putting him in some really risky positions as Miss picks up on this ball. Can't get the second, but there was a fake there. Looks to bunt. The ball's rolling, though. Over the top. Goldie should be able to do some work to clear. Flory's blocking up the line. Get back out to rotation, my friend. Don't stay in there too long. This one, 50-50 touch. Cowstar feathering perfectly to get the touch over. He does indeed. It pops up at the moment. Goldie, he's too far out for the strike, but the ball ends up almost in the position. Miss will clean out Goldie, so the attack gone. The touch here is brilliant, and a save as well. Oh my goodness. What was that? Oh, and why not finish off with a goal? Goldie puts his team back in the lead.
Absolutely nuts. What a great save there by Goldie. Came out of nowhere to get it and then just follows it up beautifully. Had enough boost to get a touch into an open net.
That save, I'm going to have to call it the best save I've seen so far in this league play. Absolute brilliant stuff coming out, and it sets up an attack that heads forward and puts his team in the front right now. A chance for Electricity to go and get a win over Feint, putting him in a really good position come pretty much the finals time. I actually think that I need to have a look at how many wins they've got. What do they got? What did they book? 4 last week and they had 4, so they're sitting on 8, 9. So they look to lock up third at least.
Yeah. I mean, these both these teams are in the top 4, but it's all about their positioning now. So
it's also bragging rights as well on these two versus each other in the final series to speak about who played what and who did what role. This is Lamont looking to do it all himself. Almost gets the dunk over, no boost. It's brought out wide. 20 seconds remaining and a chance. Feint here. They have to clear though. This one inside is played high. The third effort now off the backboard. They won't be able to get the next touch over. They do instead. Lamont is quick And they've done enough to be able to bring this game out unless we see something quick. No one's home for this one. Oh, gets across. The touch was right there to be finished. And it wasn't to be. This ball will drop down right now and it'll be Electricity taking the win against Faint in an absolute blockbuster of a third game here, Cubic.
Yeah, what a great third game, and just some big shots coming out all throughout that series as well. Well done to Electricity. They played super well in the final two games, and Faint unfortunately couldn't make it work this time, but you can see just the Electricity stat line there. Goldie, he worked hard all over the field, and he had an absolutely massive game there, and Lamont and also Calstar working hard to make sure they sealed it for Electricity.
Tell you what, unbelievable saves coming out as well, coming from Goldie, Lamont, just working hard, even Calstar chipping in there with one. But a couple interesting things coming from Electricity that gave away opportunities for scoring goals. That they could have been a lot higher. A couple misses from Goldie and Calstar on the points, but also Calstar own goal against his team coming back through. Although, like, he was doing his best to try and pinch that. Just some defensive errors happening from Electricity. Still, they hold, and it was their pressure that came through from the start. Even though the first game didn't go down their way, they put that pressure on from the start, Cubic, and set the tone how these guys are going to play. It's a real team you need to watch coming into the finals.
Oh, absolutely. And like we said, we thought this team would be going in for fourth at the very start of this league play, but certainly they're gonna get right up there. And as you said, boys, they're a team to watch. And yeah, look, I'm excited. I'm excited to see these two go out and have a crack at the big one.
Well, we're going to take a break as we get ourselves set for the final game tonight, and that will be, well, we'll see Electricity come back up, and they'll be taking on Lynx, which is going to be an absolute massive one. I'm looking forward to it. We'll take a break, and we'll see you right after this.
This ball up in the air in the orange half is going to get cleared down to the blue here. Team Lynx in a little bit of trouble on the defense here, but Delusion, he's going to take this one off the wall. 2 hits for him. Midfield looks like it is going to be met here by a major 7. Passed over. Oh, off the crossbar and in! SSG! Wow, just 19 seconds into this match. Oh, there's the pass. Fantastic redirect. Boom, just over 2 defenders as well and in. That one is definitely for the crossbar challenge.
Guardian not stressing too much where that ball was. They had position to Lowles. Mistimes the play. Axel out as well. Now this is down. Dynzy, great place for him. Great set. Cannot be saved. Calamari was trying, but this is a brilliant play coming out of defense.
Oh, he's got his first entry into goal of the season, I think. That was absolutely fantastic redirect. Puts it in the bottom corner. Couldn't be saved by the keeper no matter how hard he tried.
Stagnant. Siba now picking it up. The pass off the wall. Robo looking for the pass off of 2 different players there. Change going off the corner. And it's going to be Justice. What? The bicycle touch. Wow. One of my favorite all-time hits in the game. And it was just pulled off there so beautifully. What a clutch goal coming in from Robo. Putting them up. High. Does not get the next touch. But it is going to be from Yeatsy. No one's going to get the touch downfield, though. Calamari over to the Lulls. The 50-50. It is good. And it's going to tie up this game. Looking for another one, but it's going to be from the Lulls. Down to Calamari. He gets it off a miss, but Yeatsy's going to be sending this one downfield. Over to Toll. What a shot! Wow, what a fantastic pass. Great chemistry coming in.
Giving up, letting go. Times we might feel compelled. Which way do we go is the question to ask. There are so many choices that it's hard not to look past. What is real and what is fake, and the risk we have to take. Will we know what is throwing off our balance? We're trying to find ourselves without the defining words. We can no longer hold on to what only makes us hurt. We cannot sink into the dark. The vertigo is getting sharp. There's something greater than ourselves that we must reach for. Into the infinite that we must reach. 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 I was not ready to falling like I'm wasted. My heart grows heavy. Don't taste me rushing. Keep your words naked. You got me blushing. And if forever I'll follow, you'll be my holy ground. You forever I'll follow in immortality.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Vapour Nordic League Play Week 4. We're in the final game, Cubic, the final game of the night. And I'll tell you what, there is some bearing towards it as well. Some big movement if it goes in the favour of Electricity Lynx. They've been one of the hot teams of the league, and they've pretty much got themselves first place, setting themselves into finals. If Electricity gets the win today, they book themselves into second place, taking Faint and Clarity, pretty much pushing them down into third and fourth position. What an epic moment this could be for the teams.
Yeah, look, it could be absolutely massive. And as you said, Bison, this game has a lot to do with how the teams are going to finally position out there in the top half of the ladder. So it's very, very exciting, and I'm pumped for this one.
I think this is going to be probably a fitting battle, because honestly, we might see this time and time as a double elimination in finals. We might see Lynx meet Electricity, and then a second chance where they play themselves in a double chance grand final. This could be a battle to speak about in terms of the last game and who gets the chocolates over who. It'll be interesting. Let's talk about the teams. It's Lynx first. Sammy, Snares, and Delusion. 3 players that have been dominating. We haven't seen Bluey at all in this league play, and to be honest, we haven't really needed to see him at all.
No, and that's right. I mean, Sammy, Snares, and Delusion have just been absolutely on point all throughout this league play, and as we said from the start, Bison, they're just a team to be beaten in this competition so far, and they've proved it. They're very well off. They're first in shots, and also obviously first on the ladder. So these guys just playing absolute ripper games in the first 4 weeks.
Yeah, a lot of solo individual efforts that gets them through with the amount of shots on goal. Just look at that 96, but 15. They're fifth with 15 assists. So like they get it done with the individual talent. They don't need to look for that passing play, but it's crucial that they make sure that they're executing that as well. It's not a bad stat to say. They just move very quickly in how they work with their shooting. On goal, it's just more efforts, more chances. They're going for Lynx. Let's have a look at Electricity a little bit earlier. We saw them get a 2-1 result over Faint, but it's just the pressure coming from these guys, which was amazing. And Lemon, Goldie, and Calstar playing.
Yeah, and look, these guys played an absolute ripper game in the final 2 last series that we saw on stream, which is awesome. They're very well off. They've put together some massive shots and massive saves. So these guys, as we said from the start of the stream, definitely one to watch out for. More than capable of taking down Lynx, but it's just a matter of whether they can get it going tonight.
Well, I honestly think they can. I'll be honest with you, the amount of pressure they put on Faint really started to get them into some good position. But what they need to make sure they have on the song is a defense. Can't make any errors against this Lynx team. This Lynx team, if they see you make an error, they're going to capitalize on it, and then we'll put those goals on the back of the net. So the defense needs to lift the next level here for Electricity, and it's a good test for them.
Yeah, absolutely. And I just couldn't agree with more. I don't know what else to say about it, to be honest.
Don't say anything more. Let's go tips, mate. Who are you going for?
I'm going to back Lynx 2-1 this time. How about yourself, Bizer?
Yeah, look, I'm going to go down that line as well. 2-1, I think Electricity won't be able to get the job done. They'll lock up fourth in terms of positional play, and they'll meet each other in the first game of the finals. So I think that's where it'll be. Lynx and Electricity to the battle again. But it could go just as easily as the other way. As we get these teams set into position, well, the final game of league play, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you will enjoy. We certainly will. Let's go. I think this is going to be a brilliant game. Chat, what's your winner? We'll find out in a second as we get this one going. The Vapour Nordic League. Last game of the day and league play is underway here. Lynx take on Electricity. That's Lemon that will get this touch here, trying to move it forward for his team. Sammy brings it on as Blue gets to the corner. So there is no delusion, I believe. No delusions there.
No snares.
No snares. So Bluey's playing. So this is about to get a little bit more epic.
Sure, why not?
Well, if you know anything about Bluey, he's mechanically gifted and certainly got some tricks up his sleeve. You wait for it. Here's the chance, though. Lemon Almost picks one through the middle. The touch. Oh, that's looking good, but Cowstar couldn't get it done. It was Delusion that got it cleared from the goalpost. Sammy the 1-2. Now Delusion, he's run out of boost, so he can't really run that further forward for his teammate. He'll look to try and block as the rotation gets back. Goldie inside the touch here, open for anyone. Lamont! Oh, he picks it! Oh my goodness, what a read!
It's an absolutely fantastic read from Lamont. You can see up here, Sammy get a great save to it, puts it well and truly wide, but Lamont read it far too well. Let's hit the back of the net.
Oh my goodness. What a start coming from Electricity. And to think Lamont was playing for that, for the defensive move at least, or a read instead of going full attack on the ball. Definitely thinking about twice how they want to play links. At the moment, Blue pops this up for Delusion. Looks for the soft touch for Goldie. Big clearance coming through. Sammy back inside. Delusion will just pop to the corner. Just enough time to get his team back into position. Knocked out of the way Lamont. And Blue will come down. Delusion forward. Out to the pocket. Delusion inside. It is played up, but at the moment, defense is holding on for Electricity.
Yeah, it's really well organised back there as well. The rotations are going really well. They're not giving Lynx any chance to take a shot either.
Swan to the pocket now. Goldie inside Lamont with a chance. That combination has been hot so far in the previous game and this one as well. Lynx looking to set up an attack for the first goal. It is played back out to the midline. Lamont over the top. It's wide though off the backboard. No one else coming through. It finally does get a hit, but Sammy picks it up. Cowstar off the touch. Bluey knocks him out of the way. Does well on that point. Delusion. That's a tough shot to be made. Does enough to get the defensive line off target with their shot, and they bring this one back out. Delusion and Bluey. Gets this high. A demo as well. And Goldie clears.
Good work by Bluey. Good visual. Saw that player just waiting in goals for it. Decides to go to the demo, which we know is quite easy to do at the moment. So just good situational awareness. Oh.
I don't know how that wasn't a goal. It was right there. Cowstar inside line. Sammy go down the midfield and a little bit of risk. Let's see if we can get some reward at the moment as they're halfway down in the first. And this game is well and truly tight. Goldie the touch off the roof. Gives a chance to Cowstar, and he almost got that through. Sammy with a block up, doing some work. Lamont, he goes high as well and be awkwardly placed off the roof. Sammy across, Lynx being tested at the moment at the defense end as they continue to work this one out. That one wide, back inside. They shoot cleared here.
Yeah, Lynx seem to be just struggling to get it out, struggling to get a good clear. As I say that, it's a fantastic clear coming from Delusion to the forward half.
Bluey pops this back inside. Sammy, a hard angle. Delusion was waiting for the defensive move. At the end, no one's striking that ball. An opportunity going begging this one down here for Cowstar. Flips it inside. Not read by his teammates as Sammy looks to try and get a quick one over the top. And a big save coming from Goldie. To hold that out. The bouncing ball's going to be awkward. In it goes. Delusion ties up the game.
This is the thing about Delusion though, isn't it? He takes a shot, he just cannot miss. He's so good in front of goals, and that's a bouncing ball, hard to read for the goalkeeper. Really well done in the end by Lynx.
What a tight contested game so far in Electricity. Doing some hard work, although they couldn't get that one done. It was Delusion that did perfectly there. He does clear that one off the line as well. Lamont, the touch will be awkward for his team. They will have to commit. Bluey making the most of the 50-50 effort. Sammy cuts across now. Control here for Lynx as they look to set up this play. Delusion once inside, blocked up by Lamont. Cowstar can't win the 50-50. It's Sammy inside line. Bluey with a chance, but it just deflects high. Last minute coming through. Delusion with a touch. It's not there. It's cleared back out.
Smart play by Delusion. He saw Bluey just waiting there. He had enough time as well. Unfortunately, the defender came in a bit too quick. Quicker than what Delusion was expecting, I imagine.
Some big challenges in the air so far. This one a chance here for Electricity. They get themselves the second goal. Last 30 in this game. It's tight as it is. Bluey now looking to work an angle here. No boost. The hold a second challenge. Goldie, well, it's a bit of style points out of defense. Does well. Has popped down for the moment. Lamont back with his own defensive half. Almost got shot on, and that's not what you really want coming across. Really risky play as Sammy Brings it back out wide. There'll be a challenge going forth. Delusion looking to bring down the angle, not to be. This has to be kept up for any team to go, but it's going to be going on the floor here, and overtime the call.
Good early overtime for these two teams. It's very closely fought. As we said, Extricity got a lot on the line here. This could potentially take him right up that ladder to
Sammy! Oh! Cowstar, brilliant save in the end to hold it. Now it's over the top. Lynx coming hot for a goal. They want it badly. Not to be. The defense clears, and it's back out for the moment as everyone grabs the boost. Illusion here. Pop forward. Gets nailed on his attempt as well. Demolition in play. Lamont. Lynx now working out a defensive move just to hold out. Extricity. A demo there from Goldie stopping Delusion. It's Bluey looking for the touch on the corner, not to be. Lamont, this is risky play in the midline. It comes down to Illusion. He looked to attack. There's two there. Goldie saves. Defense is bumped out, though. This one's back inside. No one commits. Cowstar, though. The first one there. And Lamont, he loves the situation, but there was a counter right on the play. Goldie to hold it. Intense stuff right now. There's a chance. Bluey, he's favoring perfectly for this. Bluey looking for the angle. He's just not there.
This is good attacking pressure coming in from Lynx. And Goldie.
Oh!
3 touches and he's in.
Oh my goodness, what a play. Gets us into the corner. Cowstar, brilliant as well, but Goldie forces the point. They'll take the first game.
Good work there by Extricity, and he's done it in chat. He's happy with that one. Yeah, really good work. I mean, they played really well, really forced Lynx to work hard in their shots. You can see Delusion taking 6 shots with only the 1 goal, which is like I said, he's a bit unlike him. He's very, very good when he comes in front of goal. Sammy and Bluey obviously working very hard as well in their defense. But Goldie, he's just been a standout tonight.
I really like what's come from Cowstar. He's done the unthinkable. Yeah, he's done the unthinkable. You just didn't think that was going to happen. And he certainly just pushed the point in the end. Aggressive nature from Extricity as well, putting pressure on Lynx. And it's sort of like, hey guys, you got to be careful as well. There was an opportunity as well for Bluey to get a high backboard play. And perfectly feathered over, just a slight difference in the angle, didn't capture it. But both teams with chances in that, especially Delusion, 6 shots to have a crack at goal. Defense was on song to hold them out.
Yeah, and that's a big thing with Extricity. They played really, really strong in their defense, but when they went forward, they made it count as well. Look, I could certainly see Extricity taking this one out now. I mean, Lynx have been known to drop at least 1 game every Friday night, so who knows? This could be it, Boz.
Well, game 2 right now. Lynx, they don't fall anywhere down on the ladder as they have a clearance, a game buffer as well, 2-game buffer because of the amount of games they've won in league play, but this will set 2nd place for Extricity. Wouldn't it be amazing if they can get themselves all the way from what they were sort of struggling in the first week to bringing it back and having a brilliant 3rd week, and this one's in by Delusion. We'll stop it very early on and a nice shot in the end.
Whoa, that came just out of nowhere. That's right off that corner. Almost an impossible angle. Puts it over the top. Cowstar couldn't quite get to it in the end.
It's back to the middle. Lamont. Wine play. Delusion now forward to the pocket. Goldie, you have to be careful here to bring this back inside. Nice clearance in the end. Gets past halfway line. Delusion sends it right back to where it came from. A second effort. Why not? Lynx. Oh, the shot from Blue is superb.
And he's got our popcorn boost as well there, Bizer. Good work there by Blue. Reads it well off the wall and right over the top of Cowstar. He's just been getting not having as much luck in defense this game so far, Bizer.
It's like the movie Candy Boost where popcorn and the candy bar stuff comes out.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Or it's over the corns or whatnot. That one shot on as well. Goldie a chance, and Extricity, they're not going to give up easy in this one. They've been super aggressive tonight, and they'll continue that. Seems to be in their gameplay with the way they attack now forward. Delusion, a little bit of effort here. Goldie's actually been bumped off the play as well by the opposition play, so not able to get the challenge on this. Now Blue with a chance. Demo instead of the ball does head wide. Delusion's got the line here. Doesn't make the hit count. It was commitment from Sammy. This is hard now. Awkward angles, but Goldie Doesn't put the pressure on, more so on his defense. Trying to bring it out. Sammy, the touchdown now. Blue in the uncontested possession. Be able to bring this one down, looking for the angle. And there's 2 from Electricity that had to get up and save it. As I say, that Delusion's ping level is absolutely crazy. And I think it's coming back down. It was 332 for a second and 164. So some issues happening on the link side right now. He's okay now. He's okay.
He's okay. That's all right. I feel like my ping's at like 300 now.
It's an aggressive pace game. Bluey, a demo again. This is Lamont putting pressure on the backboard. Sammy commits, but it's not going to hit the ball. Coming through, Calstar puts in the first goal for Electricity.
Good work there by Calstar. I mean, the touch from Lamont's just amazing. He puts it over the top of Delusion. Sammy couldn't quite get there, and Calstar with a beautiful follow-up reads it Lamont's pass beautifully.
Nicely done. It was the Lamont touch. They got to set it perfectly and put Sammy right off. Here's Goldie now playing this one up high. Lamont's following closely. It'll be backboard. Calstar, awkward place. He makes it work! What a play coming from Electricity. 3-man play off the kickoff. Oh, wow.
Yeah, just use the top of his card to his advantage there. That was fantastic work there by Calstar. Got right underneath the ball, slotted into an open net.
All of a sudden, they tied it back up. Under 3 minutes remaining, and they look hot right now. Lynx being tested on the defensive end, and well, they need it. They've got to be tested. They're going to be tested coming into this. Electricity as well. Halfway left, game number 2. Currently Lynx at the moment down a game in this series, and Electricity could go 2-0. Wouldn't that be a shock?
Yeah, absolutely. But they're looking really good at the moment, Bizer. And I thought the third goal might have been just coming in there from Calstar.
A little bit too ambitious on the shot. Heads Bluey into Sammy now working a quick reply. Goldie's placed it in front. Oh, that was so risky. Had the calculation set in place and perfect in the end with the amount of pressure that was around him. This one out to the midline. Bluey now picking this forward. He gets 50-50 now wide. Pocket play from Calstar to send it out to the midline. Hoping Sammy would miss, and he does indeed. Has Goldie with the touch down to the forward line. It'll be cleared out, but it seems to be a play. They're just looking to counter. Now this one almost catches Calstar off place. Bluey looks to find the angle. It was close. Calstar again committing. Delusion up. Sammy will just hold at the moment. They can't commit this third line play because of how much pressure is coming out of the defensive end. Oh. That's what I mean. They commit the third player. Goldie and Lamont just run down the field and almost get these goals. Delusion here. Set for Sammy, cross field. Now up high, Lamont back down. Goldie's going to wait here. Gets the touch, but Delusion links. Looking a little bit more comfortable, and this one almost worked in by Sammy. Under a minute, and they look to be set, looking for the next goal. Bluey launches it on. Delusion's there with the angle. Although it's awkward touch, not going to set him into the best position. Now set up by Sammy. Up high, there should be a strike. Bluey goes for the 50-50 challenge. It does stalemate down the defensive end. Now brought out. Sammy launches it on. Backboard, he looks to try and take out the Goldie, and he decides it's not going to be the one, and does send us back out. So 30 seconds remaining, it's tied up.
Playing, yeah, really back and forth at the moment, these guys. It's just a matter of trying to break down the defense and get an easy shot on net. Neither team making any risks. Oh! And just trying to get solid shots, as we see there.
Lamont risky in the end there. A touch. Now it's a double commit. They're going to make sure that they get this next hit as well. Otherwise, this is going right against them. It does come into the middle. Goldie trying his best. There'll be one last play off the wall. This will be hard to set up. The touch, though, from Goldie. Oh. It's good. Bluey sets it up. This one's got commitments all over the place. Goldie now, the one skill in the dribble. Not enough boost in the end. It goes off the side of the wall. This is calculated. Inside Goldie! Oh, my goodness! A zero hero goal to lick your lips with. And Goldie makes it happen. Sammy! No way in the world would you ever see this happening from Electricity. They go 2 games straight. They go second on the ladder for league play. And they take out Lynx number 1 and the real contenders of the title of the Vapour Nordic. Oh my goodness, what a game.
Oh, I'm a bit speechless after that one. I mean, Goldie's all worked up about it as well. That was just absolutely fantastic. Couldn't believe how long they've kept it up for. And yeah, I can't believe it's actually gone into just 2 with Electricity taking them both out, Pfizer. I'm in shock.
I'm absolutely in shock, but Electricity absolutely making moves at the right time, and it's something that every team needs to be put on notice in the finals. Electricity just dominating. They're taking that one finals contender in Feint. That that was a close match in as well. But Lynx as well. They've been caught napping here, and absolutely no snares tonight. Bluey coming in. The different free and it's been caught out. At the end of the day, I actually think potentially snares back into the lineup could have been different, but honestly, in terms of skill level between those both players, they're pretty equal. So, regardless, Electricity just gone above and beyond what's required, and really, really puts them in a great place going into finals.
Yeah, and Goldie, I see you in chat. Lynx still win league play because their set count is 11, and then in second place you have Electricity, Clarity, and Feint all winning 10. So that's what happened out of that game. Let's put Electricity up in the second due to teams, then 1.
Yeah,
am I right there, Bizer?
That's correct. So it's 2-0 at the end, which the sets played will be 15 and 14. So they jump above Clarity and Feint. They go down a position. So it's sort of interesting because they're all locked on. There's 3 teams locked on 10 and 4, but the sets played in the game count will start to favour into Electricity's way, which is crazy. So it sits Lynx first, Electricity second, Clarity third, and Feint fourth in terms of finals.
That's absolutely nuts.
Yeah, which we'll see the battles of Lynx taking on Feint and Electricity taking on Clarity eSports for the first finals to be played.
Okay, and I'm just getting word.
This might be different though. Like we're getting a little bit of word that there's a double elimination tiebreaker
between the 3 teams. So the 3 teams that have come second, which is Clarity, Electricity, and Feint, as I've said like 1,000 times in the past 30 seconds.
Okay, so it's got to do with the forfeits here that have caused tiebreakers to be issued, because obviously the game counts and scores and whatnot. So
yeah, right.
What that means tonight is there's no more games for the rest of the tonight, guys. It is set with those final 4, but the double elimination tiebreaker. So those 3 teams that we just mentioned, in being Electricity, Clarity, and Feint, will all play each other for spots in terms of positioning. So we'll work all that out. We will have a media release on Vapour eSports Discord and Twitter, guys. So make sure that you are following it. But for now, that's it for tonight's games. These games will be played, I believe, off stream, and releases will be sent out in terms of who is in what place. So a little bit of hype building up to the final series. Oh my goodness, I'm excited about what's about to happen, Cubic.
Oh yeah, and I can't believe it. I mean, the fact that we're going to get more games off streams just absolutely nuts. I mean, this is the thing that we saw after the first week, Bizer, is that there's no clear winners in this league at this stage, and the playoffs are just going to be beyond comprehension at this stage. So guys, make sure you get on this channel 22nd. Is that right? Did I say the right date?
We are 2 Sundays from now, so we are on the 22nd.
Yep.
From 11 a.m. Eastern Daylight Savings is when the finals will start. It's a little early for me, but hey, I'm committed. You got to commit, Cubic. You got to recommit, mate, all the time.
I'll be sleeping in.
Yeah, whatever. I'll be calling you up even earlier, mate. I'll be up for it. I'll be revved. I'll be excited. Guys, make sure you are on the Vapour Nordic train in terms of just the hype that's going to be built out of. There are some special surprises to be shown by the team in the background. A big shout out to the Vapour Nordic team as well getting this league where it is. It's actually been fantastic to see the amount of people collaborating in the staff chat, but also the effort done for these hype videos along with organisation and whatnot. Kubik's been fantastic.
Yeah, it's just absolutely nuts. These guys have put their heart and soul into this league so far, and so a massive shout out to all those guys behind the scenes. They're doing a great job, and can't see what they've got coming up next.
Final shout outs as well for today for the sponsors.
Yeah, shout out to obviously Nordic, as just mentioned. Make sure you head up their ladder, guys. I'll see if one of the admins or something will put the link in chat now. So hit up that ladder, see if you can challenge some other teams, get your name on there, see if you can come first. Shout out to Pixel Engineers, obviously helping out with some funding for this RLO. Also, good to see them up and about supporting all of the tournaments that happen throughout the Oceanic region. Matcherino as well. Make sure you donate that $3 US you see on screen now. Head over to Matcherino, donate to these guys who played absolutely out of their minds, and smash GG.
Well, all games are done for tonight. If you missed us, you can hit that video section and watch the VOD. And if you're a little bit later in the region, this will be replayed a little bit later in the night as it does get some exposure over in the European and American scenes. It's been fantastic stuff. I'm Bizer. That was Cubic. Next time you'll see us, it will be finals time. So I look forward to seeing you there. And until then, stay safe, be good, rock on. See you later.
This ball up in the air in the orange half is going to get cleared down to the blue here. Team Lynx in a little bit of trouble on the defense here, but Delusion, he's going to take this one off the wall. 2 hits for him. Midfield looks like it is going to be met here by a major 7. Passed over. Oh, off the crossbar and in! SSG! Wow, just 19 seconds into this match. Oh, there's the pass. Fantastic redirect. Boom, just over 2 defenders as well and in. That one is definitely for the crossbar challenge.
Guardian not stressing too much where that ball was. They had position to Lowell's. Mistimes the play. Axel out as well. Now this is down. Dynasty. Great place for him. Great set. Cannot be saved. Calamari was trying, but this is a brilliant play coming out of defense.
Oh, he's got his first entry into goal of the season, I think. That was absolutely fantastic redirect. Puts it in the bottom corner. Couldn't be saved by the keeper no matter how hard he tried.
Stagnan and Siva now picking it up. The pass off the wall. Robo looking for the pass off of 2 different players there. Change going off the corner. And it's going to be Justice. What? The bicycle touch. Wow. One of my favorite all-time hits in the game. And it was just pulled off there so beautifully. What a clutch goal coming in from Robo. Putting them up high. Does not get the next touch. But it is going to be from Yeatsy. No one's going to get the touch downfield, though. Calamari over to the lulls. The 50-50. It is good. And it's going to tie up this game. Looking for another one, but it's going to be from the lulls. Down to Calamari. He gets it off a miss, but Yeatsy's going to be sending this one downfield. Over to Toll. What a shot! Wow, what a fantastic pass. Great chemistry coming in.